Hello my fellow riders and welcome back to Riding Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at a multi-function screen for your motorcycle. So you will probably know that some of the motorcycles out there already have multi-function screens. The one that comes to mind at the minute is the BMW something, the newer models anyway. They come with CarPlay and Android Auto. Now these are different connectivities for your Android or your iPhone, but essentially what it does, it means that you've got a display that shows off some of your apps on your phone onto the screen that then goes onto your bike. It means that you don't have to have your phone out. You've got a permanent screen attached to your bike. So I've been sent this one, which is a multi-function motorcycle audio and visual system. There is a link in the description if you want this. This one has been given to me to review. I just want to make it sure that you understand that. So I have got it out and I have connected it to my phone already for ease of editing on the video, just so that I know exactly what to see. So in the box you will have this 7-inch display. You will have a handlebar mount, a clamp that goes between the handlebar mount and the screen itself, some cable ties, and if you want to go through a bolt, say a handlebar bolt or something like that, you can use this one instead. It's more permanent. Now when connecting this to your motorcycle, you will want to go from the ignition circuit. So in theory you can go directly to the battery. This is what I'm going to do here just for demonstration purposes. But on your bike itself, you want to come off of the ignition. So when you turn your key, this will come on. When you turn it off, this will go off. If you connect it directly to your battery, then there is going to be a drain. Now this one here is IP67. This means it is fully waterproof. I believe it can go to 5 meters underwater. But if it does go 5 meters underwater, you've got bigger problems, because that means you've just drove into a river or something like that. So your bike is more important than the screen. But all other weather conditions, this should be absolutely fine for, and we will do a video later on with a demonstration of it on a bike and what you can expect. And I will get the hose out and we'll give it a damn good drenching just to make sure that it is actually IP67. Now we're going to connect this up to the battery. Just so that we can see it come on. So there's a nice video on there, which tells you a couple of things. It tells you, number one, that it can play a video on the screen. Yeah, so this is going to connect to my phone now, and it will connect through Android Auto. I have an Android phone. Other people can use other ones, i.e. iPhones. So we'll just leave that to connect for a sec. It does take a couple of seconds to connect. So Android Auto. It may be having a little bit of an issue because I have a camera and my phone was attached to that. But anyway, as you can see, we have the Google Maps. Now you can go and get a dedicated sat-nav for your motorcycle. You will have to keep on updating that every 2 years or so for road updates, even though the government aren't really doing any at the minute because they can't bloody afford it. But anyway, because it's using Google or the iPhone equivalent, these are updated pretty much every day. The other good things about it is you will be getting the traffic reports and congestion reports and things like that. This comes directly off of the phone. There isn't a GPS built into this system. So you can set the destination on your phone and then do it on here, but I believe you can also do it on here as well. So yeah, you can put in your own destinations on here, or you can put in your destinations on the phone itself. Other things as well is you have, I use YouTube Music. You can use Spotify. That then connects to your headset in your helmet, and you can make calls, you can listen to music. In theory, you can stick YouTube on here and watch YouTube videos. I don't recommend this for riding a motorcycle or whilst riding a motorcycle, because it will distract you from the road. And as you probably know, it is very important to be watching what you are doing on the road. So you can get other applications on this, like My 3 Words, or there are applications for if you have a off-road bike and you want to go off-roading. There are dedicated GPS applications for that, so that you know where you are allowed and where you're not allowed to go on your motorcycle. It is fairly responsive to touch. Other apps I've got on here is VLC, which is a video player, messenger, and if you do want to make a call, you press on a call list and it will come up. There's your music, and there is some other information. You can obviously make a full screen, and it has exactly the same connectivity, and it does exactly the same as what your phone does in regards to this sort of thing. We'll go on to the apps, we'll exit out of it. Other things this one can do, you can actually get cameras for it. You can get tyre pressure monitors as well, but they don't actually come within the box. So you've got your BT for your phone, your BT ears, your TFT, which is for, I imagine, when you get a camera, it records it, your CarPlay, and your general apps on here. Clock, setup, Bluetooth, TFT, TPMS is for your tyre pressure monitor system. This one hasn't got it on it. It didn't come with it, but you can buy them separately. This is good for, say, my Kawasaki GPX 600. I believe it's got a really slow puncher on the rear tyre. It's probably coming out of the valve or something. I haven't had time to check it. But the good thing with getting the tyre pressure monitors is it will tell you if your pressure goes underneath a certain pressure, and then it will remind you to increase it, obviously. So you've got your temperatures of your front and your rear wheels as well. So I will be doing a more user-friendly, shall I say. I will be doing another video on this when it's actually on the bike and I can take it out and do a test ride and whatnot, just so that we can get the exact durability of it and usability of it on the road. As I said, I was sent this to do a review on, so this is the unboxing section, and then I will be doing a ride section as well. This is probably going to go on to my Kawasaki ZL400. So let's talk about pros and cons. Really and truthfully, it does seem kind of sturdy. There's no external buttons on it. I did just pull the cable out, so that's why it's... So it does have a DVR port, and it looks like that's where the memory card goes for your video recording. It also has a card port for music, or I would imagine, and it has a Type-C charging port as well. It looks like it's got two microphones on the bottom. There is supposed to be a speaker in here, but when I've tried to play some music on it, it doesn't seem to actually come on. But if you're wearing your in-helmet entertainment system, it will connect through that and as well. It does have a little cover, I imagine, to block the sun, we don't know how good that's going to be until we actually stick it on the bike. There is something that I believe may be an issue at some point. So you've got this bracket here, and it's got a little toggle tightener there. One side goes onto there, and the other side clamps onto there, which we'll stick on. You tighten that up. That is going to be fairly rugged, and it's not going to go anywhere. The issue that I've got is you're going to leave this outside of Tesco's. And what's going to stop somebody from undoing that? Obviously, it's a bit easier. Nobody's watching on the camera. But take that off, unplugging this waterproof connector, and buggering off with your £150 display. That's probably something that the designers should look into, because this is fairly easy to steal. What I would probably recommend is taking this thing off completely, like so, and getting it. That's it's falling apart. Get an M6 bolt, nylock or something like that, and use that instead. It's not going to 100% stop people nicking it, but it'll make it harder. Because how many people go around with either an adjustable or a 10mm spanner? Not that many. It doesn't stop them from nicking your bike, but it will stop them from nicking your display. One thing to note with all of these sort of things is it is going to take a slight bit away from your riding experience. You are not going to want to spend too much time paying attention to this rather than on the road. It's already hard enough to ride on the road safely without having other interactions with other stupid riders or stupid drivers. You need to be concentrating on them, not necessarily on this. On the other one that I've got on my GPX 600 is different make, different model, but it's very good for a quick glance down, have a look, see where your location is, and then glance up. You don't want to have loads of things on here that are going to distract you, so maybe disabling your messaging, disabling your phone calls whilst on this, or directly on the screen. You can still answer them on your headphones, may be a good idea, so that you keep all focus on the road at all times. So we will be doing another video on this on a motorcycle, just to see how durable it is. We will be getting it absolutely drenched. If it's not peeing down with rain, we're going to get a hose on it. See if we can break it. Hopefully we can't, but yeah. There is a link in the description if you want to purchase one of these. Remember, I was sent this one out for free for demonstration purposes. I just want to make you aware that I did not pay for this item myself. Clear and transparent. That's what we're going for. I'm going to stick it on the bike and we're going to see. I'm not going to give you my personal recommendation at this time. Once I've used it for a little bit of time, then we will do the personal recommendation. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully you've got all the information you need for this device. Thank you for watching. As always, ride safe.